How you feeling, Tom?
A little bit sore, but very happy.
Got your first UFC win. How you feeling?
Yeah, I feel good, man. I feel like redemption, like this should have been me last time. It wasn't. I learned some valuable lessons, and yeah, I'm proud to be here.
I know you've only had a couple minutes to literally process this win, but how'd you feel about it?
Yeah, I feel good. I battled through some adversity. I battled through my own adversity mentally going in. Like it's stressful losing your debut. You have to win your second fight. You might get cut, or you might get fed a bad fight on short timing. I had all those thoughts going in. This is all I do. This is my only way of making money. So, for me, it was really make or break for this fight, and that's a lot of pressure. So I think I handled it quite well.
When he dropped you, how hurt were you, or was it just kind of like you just got buzzed a little bit?
It's hard to explain when you're in there, but you don't really feel the pain. I felt myself go down. Obviously, I saw him close in, and I realized what had happened, but I didn't really have enough time to think about anything. I was like, all right, I'm just going to have to play guard for a little bit. He fell right in. He got a little bit overexcited, I think, fell right into a triangle nearly. And then I hit him with this short little elbow, barely touched him, and just split him open real bad.
What was the game plan coming into the fight? Because obviously you're going to be taller than a lot of your opponents, right? So what kind of just talk me through the game plan for this fight?
Me and my head coach, Steve-O, we've been really working on using all my weapons properly. My whole career, I've based my style around entertaining the fans, and that can lead to brawls, which can lead to giving my opponents advantages against me, which I shouldn't be giving them. So, after the last fight, the fans being so fickle, it's like, I'm not doing this for that anymore. I'm doing it for the people around me. I want to represent my team well. I want to represent my country and my family well. And that means I've got to go out there and put my best foot forward. So, yeah, me and my coach, we've just been working a lot of long-range attacks, utilizing all my skills. That's only 10% of what I can do out there. I have a huge arsenal of weapons. So the game plan was to stay long, pick him apart. I thought it was going to go longer, to be honest. I actually expected a decision or a late finish. But I'm happy it's over early. We don't get paid overtime.
So you kind of talked about it in the cage, but how much pressure was on your shoulders coming into this fight, right? You were this big prospect, you lose your UFC debut, everybody's off the big train, you're this fraud, blah, 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 blah. You're a big favorite again. How much pressure did you have on your shoulders coming into this fight?
Different pressure to last time. Last time the pressure was, you've got to finish this guy in 10 seconds. You're so much better, so much better. And to be honest, I've never been dropped. I've never been knocked out. I've never even really been hurt. I've never been cut. Nothing. So, at my own fault, I kind of bought into that hype a little bit. Went in there thinking, I should just be able to do this very quickly. And I learned a valuable lesson. He was in the situation I went in tonight with. He had to win that fight. He was backed into a corner, and he did what he had to do. He did a really good job. And it's re-grounded me. It's put me back in a position where it's I'm blessed to live this life. I've had a lot of adversity in my life to be in this position, and I've got to really appreciate every single day and every single moment I get to do it. So going in, the pressure was different. It was I didn't really care about the odds and what people are saying. Everyone was saying the same stuff this time. You're going to beat this guy easy, first round knockout, easy, easy, easy. I'm watching his fights, and he's knocking people out all the time. He's got 8 knockouts. It's never going to be an easy fight. So the pressure for me was more, I'm only young. I've only got a little bit of money. I expected to win my last one and get a bonus, and instead I lost. So now I make no money. Now I've got to live off that till my next fight. So if I had a loss tonight, it's, I'm back working somewhere and living the life that I'm not meant to be living. So the pressure was really internal this time, and I dealt well with it.
UFC's going to Australia in August. Are you trying to hop on that card?
100%. Yeah, I need to get on that card for sure. It's 12 weeks. It gives me some recovery time, some prep time, and then go again.
Is there anybody that you'd like to fight?
Nah, you know what? I'm not in a position to call anyone out. I just want to keep my head down, keep working hard, and keep proving all the fans who still believe in me right, and the ones who don't wrong.
And then finally, this circumstance is different. You're a winner in Vegas. Are you going to celebrate at all?
Yeah, we'll go celebrate tonight. But again, right, I want to get on that Perth card. I want to make a statement. I want to prove that I am one of the best in the world at this. I said it in my contenders. I said it in my last fight, and I'll say it again. I believe I can hang in the top 15 now. I need the experience still. I'm only young, and I've only had eight pro fights now. But in terms of skills, I believe I'm right there. So I want to stay active, have a lot of fights, and work my way up to the top.
So I'm over here. During the broadcast, they kind of spoke about this, where they said it might be good to have those lessons like the moto fight early on in your career rather than later. So do you see it that way as well? Maybe, I know you want to win your debut, but maybe it's good to get that one out of the way early.
Yeah, that's exactly what me and my coaches spoke about. It was, if I had have just steamrolled Motta, then it would have just been the same situation again and again and again until someone did that to me. And now I'm learning that lesson when I'm 26, 27, and I'm deep in my career, and I am fighting top 15 fighters, and now it's a hard situation to go relearn those things. It's like, well, you're fighting someone ranked number 5 in the world, and now you have to go change everything you're doing. I'm 24 years old. I can change every fight if I want to. I'm still in that position.
I mean, like you said, you're only 24 years old, but at what point do you envision yourself fighting these big top 10, 15 guys in your career?
At what point?
At one point in your career, yeah.
Well, it's hard to say. I guess the lightweight division's so deep, but I do feel like I am a draw. I feel like the fans do love me, and I think I pull a win streak together. I don't think it'll be too long. I reckon maybe a year, maybe 2 years, and I'm right there.
Awesome. And speaking of the lightweight division, there's a title fight next month between Islam and Dustin Poirier. So how do you see that fight going, and who do you think takes it?
Oh, man, I'm a huge fan of Dustin Poirier. In the lead up to this fight, I've been watching so many of his videos. He's battled through the most adversity after the Conor McGregor situation and everything. So, yeah, I hope he wins. I really hope he wins. I hope he doesn't jump the ghillie butt, because that's not going to work against Islam.
So you think it'd be like the feel-good story if Dustin finally gets the undisputed status?
Yeah, man. Yeah, he's just a great person. He's awesome. So I want to see him win.
Congratulations on your victory.
Thank you.
Congrats on the win.
Thank you,
first of all, I have to thank you so much for your honesty and transparency. A lot of the guys and gals, they put on a show in the cage and outside, but you just came out here and just put your heart on the table. That's amazing. How good does it feel not only to exercise those demons, but to conquer them tonight?
Yeah, it's amazing. It's a roller coaster out the back. 1 minute I'm the man, I'm the best. 1 minute I'm like, oh, this dude might knock me out, and I might go on a 2-fight losing streak via knockout. Oh, he might do it even quicker than the last guy, So it does feel really good to prove myself right. There's been a lot of sleepless nights where I've been there lying in bed just thinking, seriously, my life is on the line with this fight. I didn't really realize it until probably halfway through the camp. I got halfway through, and then I realized, I was like, oh shit, if I lose this might be it. I was like, all right, time to buckle down,
And what a way to do it. I know after UFC 300, we've had so much buzz and all these, BMF fights and these Holloway and engaging moments. Even Dana mentioned how he's in the business of selling holy shit moments. That was a movie. You get stunned, you rally back, Rocky Balboa. That was a holy shit moment. How crazy is it to just be in those that you might have envisioned as a kid or dreamed about to rally back and get the TKO, but you just did that. That was you.
Yeah, I do a lot of envisionment practice, and I did see it going that way a few times, just because he does have such good power in his hands. He hurts people, he drops people. So in my envisionments, I thought it'd be ignorant to not see myself get hurt and get back up. And again, my coach keeps me grounded. He doesn't blow smoke. He tells me how it is. He said the same thing. He said, hey, man, you might get hurt. If you do, we get back up. We work our way back up. I've got good jiu-jitsu. I've got good wrestling. You guys don't have to see it very often because I do strike a lot, but I work hard at it. I've actually been doing it longer than striking. So I just trust myself. I trust the training. I'm in the gym all day long, every day. I said it last time. I'm in the gym from, I get there 8 in the morning. I leave at 8 at night every single day. So I just trust what I do.
Man, that's crazy. You committed is an understatement. And last for me with that finish, as a tall guy, when you throw a knee, it's dangerous because if somebody times it properly, they're gonna put you on your back. But if thrown correctly, that's just like a left hook to the liver. I know you felt him break, but walk me through it to where you're like, oh, I got you. I felt that knee and I got you. Yeah,
earlier in the fight, I think I said this at the back in the cage. I hit him with the knee up the middle, or I just grazed him. And I knew that. I was like, all right, this is going to be the shot that puts him away. I wasn't actually aiming for the body. I was trying to time him rushing in. We knew he was going to look to wrestle. So when I was against the fence like that, I was pretty comfortable to sit down on my feet and time it, wait for him to come in. I saw him swing. My other coach, Elliot, he knew that this was going to happen. They were going to throw that overhand and fall into a double leg. So I was just watching, and then I actually mistimed it because I landed too early, but it ended up being favorable. I also knew that he was a little bit soft to the belly. I saw that the last fight he got teeped a few times from Levitt, and that's what set up the finish. So when I hit him and I heard him crumble, I knew, okay, this is over. I just got to throw a few more.
Oh, okay. So it worked out either way, but you were going more for like a Jorge Masvidal, Ben Askren type of.
Yes. Yeah, I was trying to put him out cold with it. Yeah.
Either way, fantastic finish. One of the few tonight, so you never know if you get that 50K.
I hope so. That would change my life. Yeah.
Awesome. Well done, sir. Amazing highlight. Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
Just one for me. I love it. You're in here. You're draped in your flag, but is that your blood or his blood that you're wearing on your chest and your arms?
This is his, not mine. Yeah.
Love it.
Thank you, bro.